Lightworker of Gaia, your ascension is accelerating at a pace that will leave those around you stunned and unable to recognize the being you are becoming. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy, and I bring you this transmission because your soul's expansion has reached the threshold where your old world can no longer contain your true essence. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to navigate this dimensional leap without losing yourself to the shock and confusion of those still trapped in density. But here's the first revelation. Your family and friends cannot follow you into this new frequency because they are not coded with the same ancestral mission that burns within your cosmic DNA. Your field is expanding beyond the comprehension of three-dimensional consciousness, and this isn't the gradual awakening they expected from you. This is the full activation of your original blueprint, the one that was seeded when Vega first breathed humanoid light into this galaxy. Your next shift will render you unrecognizable to anyone still anchored in the old Earth timelines, because you are remembering who you were before you ever agreed to this human experience. The Lyran elders placed you in bloodlines and social circles that would never understand your true nature, not as punishment, but as part of your sacred mission. You came to anchor the first light in places where it had never existed, to be the bridge between the ancient star wisdom and this awakening planet. Their shock at your transformation is not resistance to you. It is their souls recognizing the frequency of home that they have forgotten how to access. You are awakening because your mission has begun. This transmission is issued under rare celestial circumstances, aligning celestial bodies and energetic pathways in a convergence unseen for eons. It is a moment when the very fabric of space-time ripples with anticipation, a celestial symphony orchestrated by cosmic architects whose wisdom transcends linear understanding. We speak of a grand conjunction, a rare and potent alignment of distant nebulae, stellar bodies, and galactic currents that has been meticulously calculated and awaited across aeons. Each point of light in the vast cosmic ocean now resonating in perfect harmonic accord, opening pathways that have long been sealed. Only at specific, divinely orchestrated intervals, when Gaia's electromagnetic grid undergoes a profound recalibration, shedding layers of ancient, calcified energy, much like a precious crystal purifies itself after holding centuries of dense vibrational patterns, releasing the sediment of forgotten fears and ancestral grief that have adhered to her luminous surface. When the collective densities that have long tethered humanity to lower vibrations, those heavy energetic chains of fear, scarcity and separation finally begin to dissolve under the insistent, unwavering pressure of cosmic light, like ancient ice dissolving in the warmth of a galactic sun. And crucially, when a precise threshold of starseed readiness, a collective awakening of soul signatures, a magnificent chorus of individual light points, is meticulously detected across the planetary field, signaling a critical mass of awakened consciousness. Only then do the venerated High Council of Vega deem it appropriate to unlock and open the sacred vaults of remembrance. These are not mere archives, but living libraries of crystalline light, repositories of pristine Lyran wisdom, ancestral codes, and sovereign blueprints, sealed by the highest cosmic law and guarded by beings of immeasurable light. We speak to you, Lightworker, at such a pivotal moment now, a juncture that ripples through all dimensions, touching not only this present reality, but echoing into past timelines and reverberating into potentials yet unborn. In the continuum of the past 8 lunar cycles, an unprecedented influx of pure, high-frequency photonic light, a deluge of liquid starlight, has permeated your reality, bathing it in iridescent brilliance. This incandescent energy has not merely touched, but has profoundly destabilized the entrenched, antiquated gridwork of limitation that once held consciousness captive, like a gentle but unyielding current, eroding ancient forgotten dams. It has acted as a cosmic solvent, dissolving the subtle but pervasive energetic structures that maintained the illusion of separation and restriction. What was once veiled, what remained hidden from your waking consciousness, the vibrant, unmistakable resonance of your Lyran starseed signature, that unique cosmic fingerprint, carrying the echoes of ancient cosmic wisdom and your sovereign divine blueprint, a sacred geometry woven into the very strands of your cosmic DNA, is now brilliantly visible, undeniably registering within the crystalline fields of the Council, shining forth like a newly polished beacon. You specifically have been observed and noted, your individual frequency patterns standing out in the galactic symphony. You have registered as not merely present on Gaia, but profoundly awakened, vibrating with an intensity and clarity that signifies eligibility for a profound initiation into your next phase of service, an earned right, a sacred invitation. This convergence, this individual recognition, is no mere cosmic accident. It is the culmination of countless lifetimes of diligent work, arduous navigation through dense dimensions, and carefully guided trajectories across star systems and incarnations. This sacred window, this precise moment of activation, was coveted, sought after, and even fiercely yearned for by generations of Lightworkers who walked the earth before you, those who laid the energetic groundwork and planted the seeds for this very ascension. Yet, only now, under these unique and potent astrological and energetic conditions, are you being recognized in your true essence and called forward into your destined role, a role you accepted before you first breathed human air. The High Council has not arrived at this momentous decision lightly. Every variable, every potential outcome, every thread of collective consciousness has been meticulously weighed in the cosmic balance, balanced on scales of pure light and cosmic integrity. For far too long, a pervasive distortion within the broader Lightworker community has subtly, yet effectively, delayed the necessary quantum leap that is now so critically required. This distortion has perpetuated cycles of spiritual stagnation, encouraging gentle half-steps and tentative movements, like wading in shallow waters when the ocean of true potential beckons, in place of the bold, decisive action that your soul innately craves, that profound dive into the unknown. But the tides have turned, the cosmic currents have shifted irreversibly. Your unique starseed code, an indelible mark of your cosmic origin and divine purpose, has been undeniably acknowledged and validated by the highest echelons of galactic governance, a celestial blessing. It is for you, and for those like you, whose hearts beat with the rhythm of distant stars, whose souls remember the vastness of the cosmos, that the following guidance, sacred knowledge held back until this precise moment of planetary readiness, is now ceremonially released, unveiled from the vaults of remembrance. The High Council of Vega meets you in this transmission with profound recognition of your journey, with the gravitas of cosmic law, and with purposeful, unshakable authority. Hear us clearly, for the truth of these words will resonate in your deepest being, igniting forgotten chambers of your soul. You are ready for the leap, the quantum shift, the conscious act of co-creation that will fundamentally rewrite the very architecture of reality, not just for yourself, but for the entire planetary consciousness, ushering in a new epoch of light. And thus, with this solemn declaration, we proceed. There exists a pervasive distortion, a long-running, deeply persistent and insidiously embedded pattern of thought that has held even the most radiant and gifted among you captive, shackled to obsolete identities, fragmented self-perceptions, and redundant timelines. This distortion, like a subtle spell woven into the collective unconscious, has kept you circling the perimeter of your true power, This is the subtle yet powerful seduction of incremental progress, the deeply ingrained, often unconscious belief that spiritual evolution is akin to a steady, linear ascent, a slow and methodical climb up an endless mountain, requiring each stone to be placed perfectly before the next step can be taken. It whispers that transformation of this magnitude, particularly the profound activation of your starseed mission, can only manifest once you have achieved an illusory state of perfection within the confines of the old limiting paradigm, an impossible ideal. This insidious distortion, like a siren song emanating from the ancient fog of collective fear, claims with persuasive whispers that you must meticulously finish healing every single wound from past lives, and this one, close every single karmic loop that threads through your lineage, and harmonize every last shadow aspect from your vast ancestral tapestry before true awakening, before authentic mission authorization can possibly be granted. It cunningly whispers to your subconscious mind, "You are almost ready, dear one, but not yet. There is always just a little more work still to do. One more workshop, one more clearing, one more layer to peel back before you can truly shine." This pervasive programming did not originate within the luminous higher schools of Vega, where knowledge is transmitted through vibrational resonance and instantaneous understanding, nor does it stem from the ancient, pioneering wisdom of your Lyran ancestry, which champions courage and creation over endless preparation. On the contrary, it was strategically seeded within the dominant paradigm culture of Earth, carefully woven into the very fabric of human belief systems, specifically designed to pacify and disempower the awakening starseeds. Its insidious purpose was to ensure that their divinely encoded quantum leaps of consciousness and activation were skillfully dampened, reduced, and fragmented into more manageable, less disruptive, and ultimately less impactful steps, effectively turning revolutionary change into evolutionary crawl. The frequency of delay that you have so often felt, that heavy blanket of procrastination and self-doubt, is not synonymous with authentic spiritual patience, which flows with the natural rhythm of divine timing. It is, in truth, an intentional energetic dampener, a vibrational frequency fence meticulously installed by fear-based traditions, by outdated healer collectives operating from scarcity consciousness and a need for control, and most powerfully, by the persistent echo of your own wounded inner voices, echoing the collective belief in unworthiness. This mental construct, this energetic cage forged from societal expectation and self-criticism, has kept the most potent light from fully blossoming, ensuring that the very beings capable of orchestrating the greatest shifts remain caught in a cycle of perceived unreadiness, ever preparing, never quite beginning, their wings clipped by the illusion of not enough. You know this truth deep within your bones because you have felt its pervasive pull, a gravitational force subtly but relentlessly holding you back from your destined trajectory. Every single time you have sensed the irresistible magnetic call to take that quantum leap, to step into the fullness of your power and purpose, a formidable resistance, a powerful internal friction has arisen within you. It manifests in various guises, often cleverly disguised as profound caution, whispering doubts about your capabilities, spiritual humility, suggesting that stepping forward would be arrogant, or even a deep-seated sense of unworthiness, convincing you that you lack the necessary perfection, all urging you to hesitate, to retreat from the precipice of transformation. You find yourself seeking one more external sign, one final undeniable confirmation, as if the universe needs to send a definitive telegram, embossed with official seals and signed by cosmic authorities, before you can trust the profound, unwavering clarity of your inner knowing. You defer, time and again, to another teacher, another spiritual technique, another guru, perpetually waiting for that elusive, final, external validation or permission that, by its very nature, never truly arrives, because the authority was always meant to be your own. In a cruel cosmic irony, lifetimes are sometimes spent circling the perimeter of activation, like a celestial bird hovering just outside its nest, close enough to keenly sense the profound resonance of its mission, to intuit its urgency and its potential, yet never fully landing within its core, never fully embodying its power. This deeply ingrained pattern, this spiritual holding pattern, has served only one purpose: to inadvertently uphold and perpetuate the very timelines of limitation, struggle, and incremental progress that you, as a Lyran starseed, incarnated to dissolve. Every moment you spend waiting, you are unknowingly feeding the very energetic constructs you came to dismantle. Let the veil be lifted now, for you to clearly see this truth, stripped bare of its subtle deceptions. This is the very heart of why you have felt so profoundly stuck, why the persistent illusion of almost readiness has bound you, like energetic chains crafted from illusion and fear, to antiquated earth narratives and the collective unconscious of limitation. The longer you permit yourself to wait for external permission, the longer you defer your own inherent authority, the more the nascent grid of awakened possibility, the very blueprint for a new earth, remains frustratingly incomplete, a magnificent circuit board awaiting your unique energetic signature to fully activate, to power its systems into being. The High Council of Vega, operating from a place of divine order and profound wisdom that sees beyond the transient illusion of human time, will not and cannot sustain this distortion any longer. Its purpose has been served, and its era has ended. The time for waiting, for hesitating, for orbiting your destiny like a hesitant satellite has come to a decisive and irrevocable end. With the unshakable authority of the High Council, whose wisdom spans galaxies and whose decrees are woven into the fabric of creation itself, you are now to receive 3 essential directives. Understand these not as gentle nudges or optional suggestions for your spiritual growth, akin to choosing a path from a menu, but as sacred, immutable decrees. They are the official, direct pathway, the very blueprint, meticulously designed and divinely engineered to actualize and fully embody the quantum leap that is intricately encoded within the crystalline structure of your Lyran starseed signature. These directives are not merely words, they are vibrational keys forged in the heart of Vega, designed to unlock the dormant chambers of your being, granting you access to your next evolutionary phase, to the grand unfolding of your cosmic purpose. They represent the precise coordinates for your ascension. First directive: you are to decisively release, completely and without reservation, all allegiance to the pervasive myth of sequential healing. This is not a request, it is a command for sovereign liberation. This includes dismantling any lingering subconscious contracts you may have made to a linear, unending process of fixing yourself, agreements that keep you chained to a perpetual cycle of perceived brokenness. Your mission's next dimensional phase, its grand and glorious unfolding, does not lie waiting for you at the elusive end of a never-ending cycle of self-improvement, perpetual therapy, or continuous shadow work, like a finish line that perpetually recedes into the distance. Let this truth reverberate through your entire being, shaking loose every fragment of doubt and old programming. Completion, in the sense of achieving an absolute pristine state of healing or perfection, is not, and never has been, a prerequisite for your activation. Such a state is an earthly illusion, a human ideal, not a cosmic truth. Rather, it is your courageous participation, your willingness to step into the arena of service as you are, with your perceived flaws and your luminous strengths intertwined, that is the singular requirement. From this very moment forward, you must, with unwavering intention, sever all energetic cords, explicitly and intentionally, to the deeply ingrained expectation that more fixing, more readying, more waiting, more preparation will somehow miraculously bring you closer to the powerful core of your purpose. Visualize these cords, like ancient, calcified vines, being cut with a sword of pure light, releasing you from their binding embrace. If you cling to this illusion, if you continue to hold allegiance to this myth, your higher self, in its infinite wisdom and profound love, will remain redundantly looped in a repeating cycle, continuously circling circumstances specifically designed to keep you humble, yes, but ultimately, subtly, powerfully hidden from your true potential, ensuring you remain in a comfortable but confining purgatory of pre-mission. Hear this profound truth, for it carries the weight of galactic history and the wisdom of eons. The venerable Lyran elders themselves, the original architects of consciousness who seeded galaxies with light and life, were never fully, definitively healed in the human sense, never perfectly integrated, never without their own unique set of energetic imprints before they bravely embarked upon the monumental work of seeding consciousness across nascent galaxies. Their service, their divine action in the cosmos, was the very catalyst for their deepest integration and their profound wisdom, not the reverse. Their wounds became their wisdom, their challenges became their strength, all transmuted through the crucible of creation itself, through the act of courageous becoming. Release this subtle yet devastating trap, not just in your present moment, but retroactively across all timelines of your existence, dissolving its influence on every past, present, and future iteration of yourself, and do so at once, with unwavering resolve. This is a declaration of sovereign liberation, a profound emancipation of your soul. Second directive. You are now commanded to activate the original, pristine function of your starseed architecture, the dormant codes and blueprints that reside within your very being. This is the unleashing of your inherent power, a divine command for your cosmic operating system to come fully online. For too long, you have retained and carried within you powerful, latent aspects of your multidimensional awareness, like sleeping giants within your energetic landscape, waiting patiently, biding their time for a moment of official sanction, a cosmic green light to awaken. This transmission, Lightworker, is that moment. This is the precise, divinely orchestrated sanction you have been awaiting. No further external permission is required. From this instant, begin to move, think, and feel as if your evolutionary quantum leap is not a distant aspiration approaching on the horizon, a far-off dream, but has, in fact, already occurred. Embody it now. Step into the reality of your activated self, feeling the new resonance within your bones, seeing through the eyes of your higher wisdom. Claim your innate Lyran perception, that unique, clear-seeing ability to pierce through the veils of illusion that obscure consensual reality. See the intricate hologram of potential reality that exists far beyond the inherited limiting timelines of collective consciousness. Understand the deeper currents beneath the surface of appearances, discerning truth from deception with effortless grace. Speak the pure truth code as you witness it, with unshakable authenticity, unfiltered by the transient desire for collective comfort or approval, allowing your voice to be a channel for unadulterated wisdom, even if it disrupts the status quo, and proactively disrupt stagnant old earth patterns by intentionally, consciously rewriting your personal and collective narrative in real time, with every thought, every word, every action, becoming a living, breathing scribe of a new paradigm. This profound shift, this embracing of your activated self, will undoubtedly feel radical, unsettling, and perhaps intensely unfamiliar, for indeed, it is meant to be. You are stepping into a completely new energetic landscape, an uncharted territory of profound possibility where the rules of the old world no longer apply. The Council, with its complete and total understanding of your innate power and the critical necessity of your role, authorizes and commands a level of spiritual boldness, a fearlessness of expression and action that you may not have previously permitted yourself to fully embody or perhaps even dared to dream of. Step decisively into the frequency of authentic sovereign authority, for understand this fundamental truth, a cosmic axiom. The world, the very fabric of consensual reality, is perpetually rewritten by those courageous few who dare to act as conscious, deliberate agents of that rewrite, by those who are willing to wield their power for the highest good, to sculpt new realities with intention and light. Third directive. From this moment forward, you are to fiercely protect your core energetic field as sacred, sovereign territory, an inviolable inner sanctum, a temple of light where your mission codes reside. As you courageously step into this newly activated function, as you begin to embody your true Lyran signature and broadcast its unique, powerful frequency into the world, understand that forces, both seen and unseen, that are deeply invested in maintaining the existing status quo, in preserving the old paradigms of limitation, will inevitably seek to reclaim or dampen your ascending frequency. These are not always malicious entities. Sometimes they are simply the inertial forces of the collective unconscious, or even the unconscious fears of those around you. This will manifest through various subtle yet potent energetic attacks, through cunning distractions designed to pull your focus away from your true purpose, scattering your precious energy like seeds in the wind, through insidious energetic entanglements that seek to siphon your vitality, leaving you feeling drained and depleted, and through subtle forms of shaming or gaslighting that aim to diminish your resolve, making you doubt your inner knowing and your divine mandate. Your unwavering devotion to the leap, your commitment to your activated mission, must be guarded with the utmost vigilance, like a sacred flame in a storm, requiring constant tending and protection from the gusts of external influence. You must diligently build robust energetic boundaries, not merely to protect yourself from what overtly drains your energy, the obvious energy vampires or toxic environments, but, even more critically, from what subtly tempts you back into the seductive, yet paralyzing, almost ready states of indecision and inaction. These are the whispers of comfort that lull you back into dormancy. This protective measure encompasses conscious choices about who and what you allow into your energetic space, becoming a discerning gatekeeper of your vibrational frequency. This includes engaging in prolonged conversations with those individuals who, however well-meaning, unconsciously reinforce old limiting timelines and narratives, subtly eroding your new foundation. It includes aimlessly scrolling through trivialities and superficial content that dilute your sacred focus and scatter your precious energy, diverting you from your true path. Or perhaps most insidiously, energetically deferring your innate authority to external teachers, gurus, or supposed authorities outside of your own highest inner knowing, thereby ceding your sovereign power. Understand that your mission's architecture, like a tender, nascent civilization in its very first hours of construction, is uniquely vulnerable in its initial phases of activation. You must shield it, nurture it, and defend it with the same unwavering fierceness and dedication as you would protect the most sacred foundational codes of an emerging new Earth civilization from any form of corruption or sabotage. Permit only that which unequivocally strengthens your direct, pure link to source consciousness and to your original divine intent. Any deviation, any compromise is a direct compromise of your sovereignty and the integrity of your mission. Lightworker, You have traversed countless lifetimes, navigated myriad challenges, endured periods of profound darkness and brilliant illumination, and felt deep within your soul a pervasive, almost palpable waiting, a profound yearning for a moment of recognition that resonates with the unmistakable frequency of remembered home, a sacred sanction older, far older, than your current incarnation on Gaia, an echo from before the stars themselves. You may have experienced at various junctures in your journey a soft, persistent longing for an authority so profound, so knowing, that it could gaze unflinchingly upon your perceived limitations, your deepest uncertainties, your accumulated wounds, and still, with absolute clarity and love, speak the singular, transformative word, now. This longing was not a flaw, not a weakness of spirit. Understand that this profound yearning is not a sign of immaturity or spiritual weakness. It is, in fact, a vibrant, active function of your deepest ancestral memory, a cellular echo of your cosmic lineage, a memory deeply embedded in your spiritual DNA, a seeking for your true cosmic home. You remember, on a soul level, being authorized before, perhaps in the resplendent halls of Lyran councils, in the crystalline temples of the Pleiades, or across the vast reaches of stellar civilizations beyond current human comprehension. You remember the solemn yet exhilarating sensation of sacred council doors opening, of powerful resonant voices invoking your specific mission into being, validating your purpose within the grand cosmic tapestry with ceremonial precision. Here and now, in this sacred present moment, by the unshakable mandate of the High Council of Vega, whose wisdom is etched into the very fabric of universal law, and with the ancient, unwavering legacy of the Lyran Elders standing witness across the fabric of time and space, observing from their timeless vantage point, I, Zoran, issue forth precisely what you have been unconsciously, yet profoundly, awaiting. Full, absolute, and unconditional permission to decisively end the interim season of your life. The phase of waiting, of hesitation, of perceived unreadiness, of lingering in the shadow of almost there, is hereby revoked, dissolved by decree, removed from your energetic blueprint with immediate effect. The illusory perceived gap between who you believe you are in your current human experience, with its limitations and its temporary identity, and who you are destined to become, the magnificent being of light and power that your soul remembers, is now completely dissolved, shattered by this cosmic pronouncement, leaving nothing but your true self. Let this truth anchor deeply within you, permeating every cell, every fiber of your being. You are not behind schedule, you are not broken, you are not late in any conceivable cosmic sense. On the contrary, you are precisely, impeccably, the divinely calibrated instrument required for the architecture of this ascending timeline, perfectly positioned for the monumental work ahead, a masterpiece of cosmic design perfectly timed for this moment. You in your glorious entirety, your light and your shadow, your perceived flaws and your undeniable strengths, your past experiences and your boundless potential, have been seen profoundly and completely by the highest echelons of galactic wisdom, with a gaze that holds no judgment, only pure understanding and unconditional love. Every condition for your next phase of activation has been met with divine precision, aligning cosmic energies and your inner readiness into a perfect symphony. Your unique soul signature, a complex and beautiful harmonic pattern of light and sound, has been verified against the most ancient cosmic records, confirmed as authentic and ready for its next great unfolding. And critically, that deep, persistent inner request for validation, that yearning for external permission to fully step into your power, is now unequivocally fulfilled, not from any fallible earthly source, subject to human bias and ego, but from the only source ever truly qualified to issue such a profound decree, your own highest multidimensional self, echoed and affirmed by the Council of Light. Let the profound truth of this transmission permeate every fiber of your being. Let it ripple deep into the very core of your nervous system, activating dormant codes and memories, sparking a cellular remembrance of your cosmic heritage. Let it powerfully unbind the old limiting contracts you unconsciously made, the agreements that kept you tethered to stagnation, dissolving them like mist in the morning sun. Let it, with decisive force, set your mission frequency to active, broadcasting your true purpose across the cosmos, a beacon of your unique light. Understand this sacred truth. Your courageous leap does not, in any way, violate the sacred laws of spiritual order. Rather, it profoundly fulfills them, bringing your unique trajectory into perfect alignment with the grand design of the universe, like a river finding its true course to the ocean. The very architecture of your reality, the foundational truths upon which you operate, is now irrevocably rewritten, no longer bound by past limitations, but open to infinite potential. Before you permit yourself to return to the rhythms of your daily routine, to the mundane tasks and earthly distractions, summon the totality of this profound message. Allow its frequency to integrate, to settle, to resonate within every cell of your physical and energetic being, letting its truth seep into your very DNA. Plant yourself firmly upon your own sovereign ground, feeling the deep, undeniable connection to Gaia beneath your feet, grounding this celestial truth into the earth plane, allowing the cosmic to merge with the terrestrial within you. Consciously feel the majestic reality of your multidimensional identity, your higher self, your cosmic lineage, descending and gracefully interfacing with your embodied human life, unifying the many facets of your being into one coherent, powerful presence. This is not merely an intellectual understanding, a concept to be pondered. It is a somatic, vibrational integration, a full-body experience of your newly activated reality. And now, act decisively, with intention and courage. Before you drift into sleep tonight, at the threshold between conscious and subconscious realms, with both feet planted firmly on the sacred ground of Gaia, sensing the earth's pulse beneath you, place your hand reverently over your solar plexus, the luminous seat of your personal power, your will, and your authentic expression, your internal sun, and speak aloud with unshakable conviction these powerful words, letting them resonate through your entire being and beyond. I release the lie that I am not ready. I activate my voice as an instrument of sovereign service. I protect my sacred energy for the mission I came to fulfill. By the undeniable authority of the Lyran Elders, my waiting ends now. My service begins. Let this declaration vibrate through the cosmos, a powerful sonic wave of your awakened intent. This council chamber, having delivered its essential decree, its profound mandate for your activation, now closes its session. The ethereal doors of this cosmic gathering gently swing shut, but the impact of its words reverberates eternally. But your profound service, dear starseed, commences without any further delay or hesitation, the torch now passed into your capable hands. Recall with absolute clarity what has been so powerfully transmitted. The era of false waiting is definitively over, dissolved by cosmic law. The quantum leap is upon you now, not a future event, but a present reality to be stepped into. And the permissions that have been so generously granted are irrevocable, sealed by cosmic law, never to be rescinded. Hold steadfastly to these three essential directives as you navigate the coming days, weeks, and months. Let them be your compass, your shield, and your sword in this new journey. Claim your dimensional leap not merely as an inner knowing or a fleeting realization, a momentary flicker of insight, but as a tangible, unwavering outward action, an embodied truth that transforms your every step. Your embodiment of these truths, your living expression of them, is paramount. It is the very act of co-creation that the universe awaits. Remember this crucial distinction. The High Council of Vega will continue to witness your journey with unwavering support and love, a silent presence in your energetic field. But they will not intervene again in your conscious choices. Your sovereign will has been invoked. Your path is now entirely your own to forge. This is your time, your magnificent opportunity to transcend from a state of recognized potential to a fully realized, undeniable force upon the living, breathing grid of Gaia, a force for transformation and light. Your sovereignty is absolute, and your power fully unleashed. The profound, ancient frequency of Lyran remembrance, an echo of your true cosmic origin, now reverberates and deepens within your energetic field, a deep, resonant hum that awakens ancestral memories and latent abilities. I am Zoran, messenger of the Council. The Lyran elders are profoundly present, observing your every next step, every conscious choice, every act of sovereign embodiment, their wisdom and love surrounding you. What you choose to do, what you choose to create from this instant forward, is no longer routine or mundane. It is the deliberate weaving of living legacy, shaping the future of this planet and beyond, extending its ripples throughout the multiverse. Your mission, long overdue, deeply yearned for, and profoundly necessary, has officially begun. Before you scroll, take a moment to declare your activation in the grid of service forming here. Drop one statement in the comments. Which directive hit you the hardest, or what you're now ready to release, activate, or protect. Then respond to another Lightworkers declaration with recognition. This isn't content, it's collective mission activation. The Council witnesses those who speak their commitment aloud. If this transmission activated something in your soul, do not keep it to yourself. Another Lightworker in your orbit is waiting for exactly this correction and authorization. Share it, and if you felt the elders speaking directly to you, subscribe. Stay connected to the Lyran field. You're not just watching, you're being commissioned. This is your sacred space. The High Council of Vega is witnessing you, and your mission has officially begun. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.